I am back. I am doing one more unboxing, but since on my vlog I did my Wendy's pumpkin spice, I thought I would also do some more pumpkin spice. It's still fall, so I thought I'd try two more pumpkin spice things. Pumpkin spice Twinkies. I don't eat a lot of Twinkies. I can count on one hand maybe the times I've picked them up for my kids over the past 10 years. So we don't buy a lot of them, but when they show up with like their unique flavors, then sometimes we do buy them. So I opened it to give my kid one, but these are pumpkin spice Twinkies. Now, I did not care for the Frosty. Let's see what these are like, okay? Don't look at the ingredients, okay? Just don't look at the ingredients on Twinkies. If you're gonna eat a Twinkie, right? I mean, I'm seeing all sorts of words that I don't even know, honestly, but I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just a Twinkie. So what does a pumpkin spice Twinkie taste like? Yeah, well, that's good. That's good. I'm not a huge cinnamon fan, which is weird because I like lots of things that are cinnamon, like Biscoff, and I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But sometimes when you just try to overdo cinnamon alone, I don't really care for it. This is pretty good. It's definitely not pumpkin, because sometimes when you do pumpkin spice, it's pumpkin spice flavored, but sometimes they actually try to get like a pumpkin flavor in there too, and there's no real pumpkin flavor in here. It's just a sponge cake with kind of a cinnamony filling. Okay, and then the next one, because I am a fan of this normally, is brownie brittle. So I like the chocolate brownie brittle. I buy the bigger bags. I found it at Ollie's. Pumpkin spice with cream cheese chips. And of course, the brownie brittle, the pictures, they're like little squares. And my cream cheese chips are kind of brown. It's just vanilla. There's no pumpkin spice here. I mean, this just tastes like a shortbread. I mean, it's really good. It's fine. It's blondie brittle instead of brownie brittle. I don't know where they get pumpkin spice. It says natural pumpkin spice flavor. How does this make it through all of the, checks? And someone goes, yeah, that's really good. I mean, I could be because I just ate that. I am not getting any pumpkin spice. It's just vanilla shortbread. Maybe a slight caramel? It's a lie. This is not pumpkin spice. It's not bad. With a tea, it's really good. That's not pumpkin spice. Twinkies, good. Yeah, I don't need to eat a lot of those, but that was good. The brownie brittle, I don't think I need that. I have a Goodwill unboxing again. I got the blue box. I got the denim box. I did the plush box last week and I was a little disappointed. I haven't listed any of them just because I had Kelly dolls to list instead. I have a denim box. I think it's a 10 to 12 pairs and it was $14.99. They were on sale. Okay, so the last box I thought smelled like toothpaste. This also smells like toothpaste. So you know that thrift store smell? That's like their dryer sheets. I don't know if this is a spray that they're doing to kind of get rid of some of the smells, but it's definitely a toothpaste smell. Okay, pair number one, silver jeans. Silver, and they're a wider leg, which I think is good. They're stretch, $29.33. Suki slim boot, but they're not studded or anything. They're just a basic. Look to be in good condition and they have some stretch. If these fit my daughter, I might try to see if she'd like them because they have a 33-inch inseam. I didn't pull out Walmart on the first one. I'm actually really surprised. Okay, number two, keeping track. Merona. Not Walmart, but Target. 14 regular, Target, stretch, comfort, no gap waistband. I mean, they have a wider leg. They have the stretch waistband. There might be somebody out there that really fell in love with this style and they can't find it. Nothing on the pockets, plain, and it's a 14. So I'll look them up. If I can sell them for $10 or $12, that might be okay. And not what I was hoping for. Number 3. I feel like they're shorts. Echo jorts in a 32. Jean shorts in a 32. Maybe. Number 4. Ooh, I don't like the looks of this so far. Lee. Comfort waist stretch waistband. A 10 medium. Now, if it was maybe a petite, my mom could probably wear them. It has some detailing on the pockets. They are the wider leg. I don't know about this. Might not even bother. So that was number 4. This is number 5. A faded tag. Okay. Old Navy. 32 by 30, which is a horrible men's size. 32 by 30 men's Old Navy jeans. That's it. I don't know. This now is number 6, right? We're on 6. Signature by Levi's. Modern slim. 14 long. Waist 32. Length 34. If it was a 12 long, my daughter might be able to do it. But she could try them on. Sometimes they've shrunk a little bit and they would work, but I doubt it. You know, Signature by Levi's, those are just the ones that they sell at Target. At least in my opinion. There's nothing fancy about these except that they're tall and they're stretch. So between those two things, maybe there's a market for them. This one's number 7. Oh my gosh. Okay, these actually might not be that bad. The time of the year is a little off, but, okay, just a second. They're overalls with like cross-stitched flag. The brand is Agapo. They're really thin. They're almost like a chambray instead of a denim. And the hems on the bottom are like that. Very country, very cottage core. Like they're huge for being a large. Honestly, we've got American flag overalls. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. That was number 7. Here is number 8. Joe's jeans. Okay, they're not that great, but they're better than other brands. Joe's jeans. A waist of a 33, classic straight leg. Okay. So I think that's like a 16 maybe. Waist 33. Classic straight leg, not tapered and not slim, just straight. And they have stretch, of course. And they look to be really good, and they're a dark wash. So that one is not bad. I don't mind that one. This is number 9, I believe. 505s. Okay. Levi 505s, women's, 14. Tags busted up. They're red tab. I don't know if that means anything. They're, see if they're 100% cotton or if they have stretch. No, they have stretch. 1% stretch and some polyester to them. I don't know. I mean, they're okay. They're light wash. 505s. Zipper in a women's size, Mrs. size 14. Straight leg, 505. I think this next one is number 10, I believe. City Streets in a size 13. So this is like, it's just a, what's the word I'm looking for? Juniors, like fashion boutique kind of place, right? There is spandex in it. I don't know how old they are. I don't know where they make city streets, if it's like, you know, but it's like Fashion Bug maybe or something. I don't know. It's this kind of texture. It's the early 2000s kind of stretch texture, I think. And then this is 11 and 12 in here. Okay. Another 505 straight in a 10 women's jeans. Again, they're not petites, but if my mom just needed like a pair of camping jeans, I might see if she could use these. But 505 straights with stretch, no adornment, just regular old jeans. And oh, there's 2 more pair in here. So I either got 13 pair or I miscounted. True Religion. I don't even know if these are as good as they used to be. So it says Johnny, 27, True Religion. Again, they kind of have a plain pocket, but they're kind of cute. 27, a straight leg, kind of a wide leg with some embellishments. Okay, well that wasn't that bad. That's not bad at all to get a pair of True Religions. And this last pair, oh, they're such a winner. Gap, 1969, 30, always skinny, and they have a pattern. They're like a floral pattern. Skinny jean, 30, Gap. I guess what I should and could do is go calculate things and review it with you. I'm gonna go through these and we'll come back and see if anything is amazing. All right, so the Gap Always Skinny sold for $8. So my box was like $23 for 13 pairs of jeans. These can go for a total of $8. The Levi's 505 straights, they're just kind of the basic, but they have some stretch in a size 10. These sell for just right around $10. So for the Levi's 505 in a 10, I have another Levi's 505. They're older. You call them vintage. You can get about $18 because these have the stretch in them. I don't quite sure they're vintage. I'm also not exactly sure of the condition because there is some little bit of puckering with that stretch. So these are gonna go in the trash, or as Star says, they're poop. Sometimes she still lists the poop brands. So maybe there's a level below poop, but these are going donated, or I don't know, kept for myself possibly for camping or something like that. They're like a 14 stretch. Okay, these city streets are from JCPenney, and they're absolutely nothing. So you need them, and like I said, this has that, I don't know, old style stretch that has almost a texture to it. I don't see anybody knocking down my door to get these jeans, so they're gonna go in the donate pile as well. Okay, these Joe's jeans, I put them through as women's at first. I'm not 100% certain. On the tag, so when you put them through as women's or men's, they're all over the place. One was $9, but some of them were up in the 20s. But if you look at this, it says Thad on here twice, Thad and Tad. So I'm thinking that that's possibly the style name is Thad. And it says waist 33, and that typically means women's. If they don't give an inseam, it typically means women's. I'm looking at these and they're pretty dang straight. So they might actually be men's. But there's only one of this that says Thad, and it's sold for $41. So that's not bad. And there's no other ones listed. So if somebody knows they like the Thad and if someone paid 41 bucks, I mean, I don't see why I can't get at least 30, 35 for these. So that's a good, that paid for my box. We're good. We're in the positive now, and I can throw away maybe some of these other trash jeans and not have to worry about listing them. You guys, these overalls. Okay, so these, the ones that one has flowers, but the patriotic ones in a large sold for $19.98. Extra large sold for $26.88. Okay, 35 of these Agapo overalls with the flag have sold. And there are 12 currently listed. And they're all selling for somewhere between $20 and $30. So I may not be in the right season for mine, but I could still go ahead and list them and they might do okay. I knew they were unique enough, but I just wasn't sure. I never had heard of the name, but looks like they'll sell. The signature Levi's, like I thought, they're sell for like $8. I'm not gonna bother. They're super stretchy. They are a size, did I find it once before? 14 long. These are the ones I thought I'd give to my daughter, but they are super, super stretchy. Look at that. So if any of these look like something that you would like, and you know, flat rate padded mailers cost me $8.30, or we can always do ground. But if there's a pair that you think that would work for you that I, put in my not resell pile, even if there's a pair that I said I was going to sell, message me and we'll figure it out. We'll figure out what I'll give you a discount and I'll figure out what I would have listed them for and then knock some off of that because I don't have to list them. And if there's a pair you really want, let me know. I know jeans are the thing that people have their pair of jeans, right? And they're very particular about it. So if I just held up your pair of jeans, let me know, okay? These are the Merona ones. Only like 3 have sold and there's only like 7 listed because most people I think aren't listing Target jeans. They're just donating them. And that might be a small hole right there. Not really, just kind of a snag. So there are 14 regular no gap waistband, which I admit I like, but you know what? Sometimes they pull weird after someone who's worn it. It fits to their body if they have a smaller waist or a larger waist and it starts to bend. So I think these are just gonna get donated to somebody who could use them, hopefully, but those are a no. I'm not gonna look up these. They're Old Navy 3230s. Whatever the style is completely ripped out. They usually say what they are. I think they're just a guy's jeans, 3230. They are also getting donated. These silver Suki boot jeans, like I said, I'm gonna have my daughter try them on because I think they'll actually work really well for her. But the Suki slim boot, and it's a decent size, a 29, and it's tall. It's a 33 long. So they might do pretty well. I could list them for like 20 something and hopefully get about 18 for them. But these are first gonna go to my daughter to see if they work for her. They're super lightweight and stretchy. So it might be good for her. It's getting cold here. It's time to start wearing jeans. Another one I don't think I'm gonna bother. Lee Comfort waistband with a flap pocket, 10 medium. So these are the ones I thought my mom could try, but she really needs a petite. But I don't know. Think I should look them up? I didn't look these up because they're Lee jeans with kind of a stretched out comfort waistband. I don't think so. I could be wrong. I mean, I've been selling things for $3 and $5 lately. I put my store on super clearance and I said no returns and I said no offers. And I set it up at 60% off. And a couple of these things are coming through at $3.20. I think that's the lowest because that's 60% off of like maybe 8. I'm not sure. There might be a very few things that are $2, right? So I've set up this clearance and I sold quite a few things right off the bat, but then the rest are just kind of sitting there. I'm going out of town again, so I kind of don't care. The stuff can sit there. But I have an item for $3 and someone messaged me that the shipping was so expensive and he can't believe he's paying more in shipping than he is for his item. But I'm like, but you're only paying $3 for the item. So $6 or $7 for Ground Advantage. You're paying 10 or 12 for the item. I mean, I can't lower the shipping. That's what the post office charges me. My rule is to not argue with my customers. I also have a rule to not bash my customers in public. So this is kind of breaking that rule just a little bit. But at that point, what can you do? He doesn't want to spend the $10 or $12. He's not going to spend their $10 or $12. So I just said, so sorry, have a nice day. And we went on with his life. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I've been selling a lot of things for $3 and $5. I'm not against selling things for $3 and $5. I don't necessarily want to photograph jeans, measure them, and sell them for $8 because there's a lot of people out there, and in not just donating to a thrift store that would then turn around and sell them, I'm hoping to donate them to shelters and places where they can actually use them and wear them, and their children can get clothes for school or women can get clothes. you know, like at domestic violence shelters. That's what I like to try to do with my clothing specifically. So I'll add that to the mix. Okay, second to last here are these Echo jean shorts. You know, if I tag them Skater, Y2K, I might be able to sell them for about $20. Looks like it's closer to 15. Again, no embellishments. There is some kind of cool fade, no cargo, no carpenter. So the only thing that it really has going for it is the little bit of the distressed fading here and the fact that they're, you know, the wide leg. There's some whiskers or whatever you call that on the front. So they might do a little bit better than a basic one. They might do closer to 20. The cargo ones I saw sold for 35 bucks. So those are definitely a keep. And now the True Religion jeans. Actually, I think my Joe's jeans may end up being better, but who knows? They may sit longer because they just may not have the audience. These True Religion Johnny, they're a 27, which is a little small. Have this distressed. So they have a style number, then they have a cut number. And nobody else had their cut number listed. So I don't know if anybody else has this distressing, but they sell for average of $24 and 770 some have sold. And there are 592 active. So that's pretty good. I think these are still something that people buy. These are not a skinny leg. They're not a flare, but they're not skinny. So I will see how those do, but I think those are going to be probably about 24, maybe $28 because they have that little bit of distressing to them. So the True Religion and the Joe's jeans I think are my definite best. The flag overalls are kind of the unique one thrown in there that somebody might want that. That might sell for an okay amount. The Sukis are really nice, the silvers, but again, I might give those to my daughter instead. The one pair of Levi's I'm going to give a go. And the Gaps are, I don't know, they're only about $10 or $12. I'm not sure if it's 100% worth it or not. So I've got in my keep box 1, 2, and those Echo shorts. 3, 4. Looks like I'm keeping 6 out of the 13. 1 for my daughter. If that doesn't work, then I'll sell 7 out of the 13. And I'm going to go take 6 to donate. So that was my second unboxing from this one Goodwill blue box thing that I purchased. And I've done a few mystery box type things in the past. And I will just tell you, overall, I'm not super impressed. For somebody who maybe in the wintertime doesn't want to go out and you're just going off the law of averages and you're willing to just take 6 of them and get rid of them, sell 7. 7 times 10 is 70. I only paid 20 for the box, right? So that's not that bad. I'll do a little bit more math and figure it out for you, but it seems like you would still make money. You order it, comes to your house, you process it quickly, you get to know what's good, what's bad, you don't spend too much time researching it, you list them, you get them up there, you put them on your shelf, you donate the rest, and you move on. I think it's a good way to do it, except sometimes you're going to get a box that's all Merona and all Old Navy without any stretch to it or whatever, or the stretch is all worn out. So you do have to take chances. That's why it's a mystery box, right? But it was fun opening this with you. It is almost Halloween and fall, and I just thought it would be fun to also include some pumpkin spice tasting on this video, and I hope you really liked it. And I will get you your quote. We'll finish off with the quote. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one, and that's Dolly Parton. I love Dolly. So that's a really good one. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I will talk to you later. Keep on reselling.